Good evening everyone and welcome to our news at East African University TV. I'm Adolphe Senyum for the headlines. Nyagatare Hospital introduces mobile application to scale up medical services. According to the hospital officials, the app is hand tool for patients who would wish to check whether the medicine prescribed to them is correct.
Good evening and welcome to English news on East African television. It is 7 sharp PM. So before starting this news, I'm called Tita Solange, and the news headline is as follows. In the morning in Nyagatare district, there was a scandal of corruption and one man was arrested in that scandal. The man called Ushombe was caught in practicing corruption scandal of sex in order to be given a job. That was a girl called Camille. She wanted a job at Vitale Blue Hotel, and Ushombe was the man that is the manager of Vitale Blue Hotel. He was arrested by the police, and we all know that someone who did the scandal corruption is being jailed 5 years. So the man was jailed 5 years, and all the citizens of Nyagatare district had learned a lesson from that corruption scandal of sex corruption. Before ending our news, let's take a better look at the news headline. In Nyagatare district in the morning, there was a scandal of sex corruption and one man was arrested, and that man is Ushombe. Thank you for listening and seeing our news. I was Tita Solange, reporting from East African Television. Good night, all of you. Bye-bye.
Good evening, dear viewers. This is the East African News at 7 o'clock. The reporter is Leandre Twinindima. Today in Nyagatare district, there is a young boy called Jack who beat his father because of a spear. Jack has two friends called Robert and Eric. So today they have drank too much, and when Jack arrives home, Jack's father starts to say, "What? Jack, where have you been?" Jack answers his father, "Don't ask me too much, cause I don't have time to talk." And then his father gets angry and starts to fight with his son. For the rest, Jack talked to the police cause he fight his father and sent off in the jail. So thanks for watching East African News TV. Then have a good night. This is the reporter Leandre Twinindima.
Good evening and welcome to East African University TV. I'm Wasi Jazir with 7 o'clock news. The headline: President Kagame to speak at the Milken East and North African Summit. The news in details. The MENA aims at encouraging action-oriented conversation with global thought leaders who have a deep understanding of the region of the sectors. President Paul Kagame on Wednesday scheduled to speak at the Milken East and North African MENA Summit in the Iceland capital of Abu Dhabi, United States of Arab. According to the statement of the office of the president, he is set to hold one-to-one conversation on various topics on Rwanda and Africa with Milken and chairperson of Milken. The initiative aims of encouraging action-oriented conversation with global thought leaders who have a deep conversation of the region. Other participants of the summit include the Royal Highness Prince Taki of Faisal, also chairman of board, and King Faisal, Enter for the Research and Islamic Studies, and Sir Richard Burson, the founder of Virgin Group.
Good evening and you're welcome to East African University Television. This is news at 7 o'clock. I'm Diane Osalman. Misunderstanding between couples. In Igaraga sector, Nyagatare district, it is said to be misunderstanding between couples. We visited Rizman family and we talked with his wife. She highlighted to us that cause of his misunderstanding with her husband is that fact that that he comes home drunk and beats her. The man is used to buy alcohol instead of buying food for the family. The children out school and they don't have even health insurance. Do it fair to pay for it. She narrated to us how there is no peace in the court do not manage to give us his side of story because he was drunk. The leader of the cell told us that he is aware of the problem. They also alerted us the problems is not family with man, but also in our families in the cell. They told us that as the leadership in the area, they are looking forward to find solution to the women who are being mistreated by the husband, and that couples will be punished by the law so as to end the misunderstanding in families.